third person Warzone 2 warriors, welcome to the video. And today I'm going to show you one of the best third person loadouts to use, and we're going to focus on two aspects of the loadout. The first aspect is actually going to be speed rather than long range. I know a lot of people worry about their AR first, but the first gun that we are going to focus on is if you want to move like a kangaroo. I'm talking about in and out of gunfights. Try out this Fennec loadout. Well, the first thing we will be putting on the FAC 8.5-inch recon barrel, which is going to give us a lot of movement speed as well as aim down speed. Now for the tuning on that, you're going to want to crank this thing all the way down minus 0.40 on the aim down sight speed, and also recoil steadiness. Go ahead and crank those as much as they can go. Next thing we're going to look at is stock. Again, we're going to be focused on sprint speed, aim locking, everything you need to go in and out of gunfights, wiping whole teams of 3, especially on third-person trios. So put the Agile Assault 7 stock on, and the tuning for that, you're going to once again crank this all the way up for aim locking speed and aim down speed. Next, go ahead and slap the Fennec Mag 45 on. Next, we're going to be looking at the underbarrel, and we're going to go ahead with the VX Pineapple for this one. And the tuning is going to be actually focused not on aim down sight, but fire accuracy and also hip recoil control. It allow you to clear rooms quickly without having to ADS. You're gonna be able to just shoot from the hip, clear out whole teams. And the last thing we're gonna be looking at is the muzzle. Go ahead and put the Thin-Guard MKV muzzle on. This is gonna go ahead and give us some damage range as well as a little bit bullet velocity. And the tuning, we're gonna go ahead and just crank this all the way up to bullet velocity. And again, we're gonna be hitting that aim down sight speed as much. That's what we have for a Fennec. For our long range, we're going to go ahead and use the RPK. And I want to mention, if you want to see an example of the kills I've gotten with this loadout, check the link in the video description, and I will have a video where I dropped a 24 bomb. I also had an additional 24 bombs, so back-to-back 24 bombs with this exact loadout. So let's go ahead and look at the RPK. Now the RPK is going to be your standard loadout. I'm sure a lot of you already have this, but for the first thing we're going to do, course, the ZLR Talon 5 muzzle, which is going to give us that bullet velocity and damage range. Next, for the tuning on that, go ahead and crank that bullet velocity all the way up. And I love my aim down sight speed. Crank that all the way down. Now for the underbarrel, we're going to go ahead and use the FTAC Tiger Grip. And the tuning, and actually we're going to be looking at the aim down sight speed, and then we can start creeping around that corner. Next thing, we're going to go ahead, hit that aim down sight speed. Once again, this is going to help us in gunfights. If we're running and we see a little bit longer range, we're going to have to go ahead, whip that gun out as fast as we can. Now for the ammunition, go ahead, slap the high velocity ammo on. And for the tuning, the only thing you're going to be worrying about is the recoil smoothness and the bullet velocity. Go ahead and crank those all the ways. Next, we're going to be using the Flagger EQ Box Laser. And what this is going to do is it's going to give us more ADS speed. Very important. And the last thing, the True Tack Grip. And the tuning for this is going to be followed sprint to fire speed and aim down speed. This is going to allow us to move while having the ability to quickly, when we're off guard, mow down those teams. So if you got any value out of this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment down below any improvements you see with this loadout. And remember, if you want to see those 24 bombs with this loadout, go ahead and check all of the links in the video description. Kangaroos out. Have a wonderful day.